Hello Straters, welcome back to the fifth and final match in this league. We are currently 3-1, so still pretty good record. We lost a die roll against Hitoshiki02. He 2 trophies, so not a noob. Sure, it's a pretty acceptable hand. If I have to, I'm gonna use Fatal Push on turn 1 because I can't go turn 2 Fatal Push and Tasker. Oh, is it mirror? Does look like mirror to me. I think this hand is quite good against the mirror. It's only Fatal Push that's kinda bad, but we got Terminate. They went bottom, okay. Second Snapcaster will also be very good if we draw like one more land, maybe 2. Yeah, this smells like mirror. Okay. This is better. I'm gonna take some damage here. I think that's fine. Second Terminate. Second Fatal Push. Don't mind if I do. So I want to draw one more land. Then I think I can't lose. What's this? Own Tasker, sure. Gurmag probably one of the worst draws, but in good time he might come back. Or he might come out, maybe. Tap Shadow, yes. I'm gonna do this now. Okay. Then they don't have Stubborn Denial. I think it's a lot better to do it now. It hinders them from doing stuff like Thoughtseize and fetching, and if they don't have anything to protect it with and they play another threat, I will still win next turn. I mean, we could bring in Thoughtseize. Bring out Spell Pierce. Could bring in Painful Truths and bring out Collective Brutality. I mean, we could bring in Nile Spell Bombs. Yeah, on the draw we might want them. All depends on what my opponent is playing. We saw like Tassiger, Thoughtscour. I think we saw Thoughtscour. We saw Street Wraith, Serum Visions. Sure, this hand is very sketchy, but okay. Serum Vision's not as bad as in Inquisition here. Taking Fatal Push would make our hand very bad. Terminate. Terminate is a good draw if we ever draw a red source, I guess. Sure. Alright. Yep. I'm not gonna Thoughtscour in response. If they wanna take Thoughtscour, then go ahead. I don't think they are going to. I think they're gonna take Fatal Push. Yep. I'm still gonna bolt that if I find a red mana. I did. It's definitely worth the gamble of him having 2 Street Wraith. Or a Mutagenic Growth. So now we have Terminate at the ready. I wanna draw like Tassiger. Delta. Don't think I need to use Delta right now. So let's say they take damage here and play Copehagen's command. And they could have double bolted. Sure. Snapcaster. Yep. If they have another one, I guess it's bad. Yep. Or if they have Stubborn Denial. Yeah, I think he's gonna go for it. Nice. Guess I thought this. Alright, so they're empty and I'm empty. Seems fair. But I have already used one lightning bolt, but I'm one lightning bolt away from winning, so it's also pretty nice. They might want to keep Stimens in hand. Okay. Still one bolt away from winning. Yeah, I think he's gonna go for it. If I draw Snapcast Mage, I win. I drew Tasker. Thought Scour, and everything else is good. Yay! Still a pretty phenomenal record, I think. Let's open the treasure chests. Bam. Ooh, Mana Confluence. Precise Strike and Captain of the Watch. This is also a card that, when I first saw it, I was like, well, it costs 6 mana and it's only a 3/3, and the 1/1s doesn't really matter. I mean, if you play anything else for 6 mana, you get like a 6/6, like boom. They're never gonna get through, but in reality, this card is just absurd in draft. It's like, what is it, 9 power and toughness for 6 mana with vigilance. Come on, that's just absurd. Ursa Pine. Okay, 3/3 for 5. That can get target creature +1/+1. Pretty good. No. Okay. Black Lotus. Nope, Flooded Grove. Still pretty good. Nice land to have. Filler and Naga Vitalist, one of the best commons, I would say, for Namonket. Eidolon of Blossoms. Pretty cool one. Rotten Heart Ghoul. It's okay. And Scarab Feast, just a filler card. Bloodhole Priest. I think this is the card I've messed up with the most. There have been numerous times where I could have Madness this, but didn't, because the Madness text is so far down the text box that I overlook it a lot of the time. So then we have the good old Ancient Crab and Heckma Sentinels, which I don't really like. I mean, it's okay, but not amazing. A Dragon Broodmother, Babomb, pretty good. Lunarch Mantle. This was a lot better than people first realized. Unfortunately, I still don't like it, but jeez. If you gain life, you get Death Touch. Okay, 2 more to go. 2 more Black Lotus. No, Fiery Temper is good. Choking Restraints also good, and Widwen, the Biting Gale, 3/3. Okay. And the last one, Black Lotus. No, it's the Grixis Spectre. It's kinda funny for them to put this in as a rare when it was just reprinted as an uncommon, but okay. Bonesaw and Strength of Arms. Pretty nice indeed. Up to 19 qualifier points. Has to be pretty good. So let's go over this really quickly. These should still be surgical extractions, and I still think that's better. I like the counter squalls. I like one anger, the fulminator, dispel thoughtseize. These are the cards I'm uncertain about, and this should be engine explosives, but it has to. It remains anger for now. It is possible that I want like I don't know, like a damnation in the sideboard or something. Can we look at this? I mean, I don't remember every match I've ever played, but we have lost to Eldrazi Stompy. We have lost to... I should probably put it over here. Death Shadow. We have lost to Bunt Eldrazi. We have lost to twice to Blue-Black Living End. We've lost one time to Devoted Combo. Let's see, we have went 5-0, 4-1, and then 3-2, and then 4-1. So we're missing one thing that we lost against. Yeah, it was Eldrazi Stompy. So I think if we want to improve our deck, we should see to these matchups, and we also have to kinda evaluate. I mean, we lost to Devoted Combo, but since then we have defeated it twice, and it has felt pretty. As long as we can handle collected company and stuff, as long as we don't fall too much behind, we're fine. Do we have any cards that we can put in our sideboard to help us shore up this matchup? Let's see, we're already taking in anger and explosives, but now it's anger. We're taking in Thoughtseize, taking Shadow Thou, maybe Counter Squall, maybe Surgical Extraction if we're in that mode. But I mean, do we have anything that we wanna put in here? I don't think so. Living End, Graveyard. We have our Surgical, but now they're Nihil Spellbomb. We have Rakdos Charm right now. Maybe it should stay because it's flexible. Counter Squalls. Now we have Thoughtseize. I don't know if we had it last time. I mean, do we want anything else there? Maybe. I would say maybe on graveyard decks in general. If we're facing like Dredge, I mean, one anger, it's not that much. The Surgicals or the Spell Bombs doesn't do a whole lot. Maybe we want something else. Maybe we want Black Ley Lines. Maybe, who knows? Stompy and Eldrazi, I mean, big dumb beaters. Since we have gone down on the Terminates in favor of Fatal Push, maybe we want something else there. Maybe we want like two really solid pieces of removal in the sideboard, like another Terminate and Liliana of the Veil, perhaps? Giving us some extra combo disruption as well. That could be a thing, but then we don't want as many counter spells. I mean, it feels weird to side out like mana leaks and stuff against, let's say, Storm, and bring in Thoughtseize and Liliana. It's like not very helpful. But I think we can improve these matchups a bit as well, and we will do so cutting like Painful Truths have been okay. I still think it's good to have, but Crumble to Dust still seems very bad. So I could cut that for a good removal spell like another Terminate or something like that. We could play Damnation. We could play like two Angers and Explosives. I've also lost to actually live Black-White Tokens. but that's a horrible matchup. And I have to say, 2 games in a row, my opponent was at like 1 life with Bitter Blossom in play, so it wasn't like, damn, this is so unwinnable. It's like very close. But yeah, that's how we should try to evaluate this. So before next league, I'm gonna seriously consider my sideboard and try to make something close to the final build. I've been very happy with the Prive. I think that's here to stay. Mana leaks, not fantastic, but still okay. Spell Pierce, I think they have delivered on the same level as Spell Snare. So it's kinda, do we expect to face a lot of decks where Spell Snare is better, or decks where Spell Pierce is better? That's kinda the tiebreaker. Other than that, I've been pretty happy with everything. Maybe cut like a Fatal Push again for something. I don't know, we could play like, if we're really afraid of tokens, we could play a Virulent Wound or Virulent Plague, whatever. Oh, it's probably not W. Yeah, Virulent Plague. Like all tokens never survives. It's pretty good. But that is if we're really afraid of tokens. I mean, Lingering Souls, it's a pretty bad card against for us to play against, especially now since we don't have Electrolyze. We could bring in like an Is It Staticaster in the sideboard. That's also an option. Yeah, so we do have a lot of options, and very few slots are carved in stone. I mean, I would like to play something like this at least. This being Engineered Explosives and these being Surgicals. That way we have a good mix of spells and permanents. So yeah, that's my thoughts right now. Please leave a comment if you have anything to add. If you have suggestions, I'll be all ears. So thanks for watching, and I'll bring you more Magic as soon as I can.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrat.